Muhammad Ali's fans were shocked when Joe Frazier handed him a rare defeat on this very day all of 49 years ago. Ali went on to beat Frazier twice in a pair of rematches. It's been nearly 4 years since Ali's death, and a book of candid photos of the champ is out, and it's a knockout, as we hear from Tony Dokoupil of CBS This Morning.
His quick fists and even quicker mouth
like a butterfly, sting like a bee,
made Muhammad Ali the man.
Muhammad Ali. Muhammad means worthy of all praises, and Ali means most high.
And Muhammad Ali the boxer.
Flat-footed Joe Frazier. I'll show you what a real champion is.
Famous the world over.
I will show the whole world that I'm still the king and the greatest of all time.
But the photographers who worked for his hometown newspaper saw a quieter side of the great Ali.
He's known as the Louisville Lip, but when you got him one-on-one, out of the eye, if you will, he was very humble.
Tom Harden photographed Ali for years for the Louisville Courier-Journal.
When the public would show up, he would entertain them with poetry or magic tricks. He hugged everybody, and hugged them not only physically, but emotionally.
Harden covered the fights, but preferred the more private moments.
When I was making pictures, I was looking for the quiet Ali, whether it was with Louis Soria, one of his corner people after he'd had a hard training, or whether it was road work that he did near Deer Lake.
Keith Williams also spent time at Ali's training camp in Deer Lake, Pennsylvania.
They said, come on in here, I want you in here. I want you to be going places where other people cannot come to be with Ali. The picture of him in the fog, that was early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning. They said, come on, come go with us.
There's an intimacy to the pictures you took up there.
Mm-hmm.
Was that what you were going for, or were you surprised to find it?
I was just photographing what I saw.
What the Louisville photographers saw and captured on film were Ali's more unguarded moments, at rest or at play.
I knew what a great collection of photographs we had in our archives, and it was sitting there untouched. I want to show you some of our earliest stuff.
Pat McDonough combed through decades of photographs in the Courier-Journal's archives for a book that tells Ali's story from Louisville's point of view.
So for you, it's an homage to the subject of the photos, but also to the people who took them?
Exactly.
That's Bill Luster's photo on the cover.
Bill, there's a picture in the book that you took of Ali, it must be in a locker room or a hallway before a fight, completely still.
Another shot. That's just the way he was. He was like that a lot.
Some of the images have become iconic, like this one of a 12-year-old Muhammad Ali, then known as Cassius Clay.
Ali was already starting to make a name for himself as an amateur, even though he was just a kid.
Others have never been seen before, like this one of Ali reading the paper in the hour before dawn.
He was on a patio all by himself in the dark, and you're privileged to be able to discover that.
Or this one of Ali falling asleep in front of the television.
On the TV screen is Hard Cosell. And I thought that it's such a natural moment, but I had to ask Keith, I said, was Ali faking that because of who was on the TV? And he knew that Keith was there taking pictures. Keith said, no, he really fell asleep.
They aren't photo ops, but life.
He's driving, and he sees some guys on the street fighting. And he jumps out of the car and he says, hey, if you want to fight, come fight me. And they all looked at him and saw who he was, and they all just burst out laughing.
That's beautiful.
Well, that's the type of person he was.
Was Ali a hero to both sides of the city, white and black?
I think so. I think so. The thing about it was that there was no place that was too low for him to go into or too high for him to go into. You would see him in the local restaurants. You would see him downtown. You would see him all around.
When Muhammad Ali died in 2016, he came home to Louisville for his quietest day of all. But as these photographs remind us, his legacy in Louisville and beyond can still roar.
Who's the greatest? All right.
He was a great American. He stood up for everybody, no matter what race they were. And I'll always remember him for that.